How would you say that your experience in music has changed your relationship with empathy?
With empathy?
Empathy.
Oh my God, that's a great question.
Thank you. I thought of it myself.
Wow.
That's why they gave me the microphone.
I mean, that's a tough question to answer, but
Mm-hmm.
I would say that as a group dynamic, you sort of have to feel what the other person is feeling in order to move forward together. And I think that's one of our strongest points is that we can all get together, work on a new song. The fact that the music just kind of comes out because of what's naturally being shared between the three of us.
Yeah.
That has a certain level of empathy behind it because we're all sort of sharing the progression together and sharing each other's feelings about what we're working on. So,
I have something to add that I think regarding empathy in a band dynamic, it's important not to try to force someone to do something. You should respect what they like to do and what they're good at doing and try to find ways to support each other's strengths. And that requires empathy to recognize like what is AP's soul in music and how can we bring that out, and what is Dave's soul in music and how can we bring that out, and really just not try to put someone into your preconceived notion of what you want, but to recognize what they're very good at doing and find a way to support that. Do you have something to add?
Yeah, I would just say, it's kind of a celebration of one another's strengths, and that being in a band is very much like being in a relationship. It's kind of a cliche at this point, but often said that, it requires a lot of compromise and understanding and respect from one another, and otherwise it just falls apart. But there's also the dynamic of the musician and the audience.
Yeah.
I think that is an empathetic situation. When that's not connecting, then it's very much felt. I think more by the performers than anything. When it's not working, it's not working. But when it is working, it's like a beautiful kind of love that you don't really feel in other contexts necessarily. So empathy is a big thing, but it's